Alright. Let's see what this is all about. I watched it like for like, well, I watched it on the plane, but I was kind of sleepy, so I didn't really get most of it. And I also saw like some things on Twitter. Hey, what's up, Carlos?
We must drain the core of this dark infection. It's mindless.
Graphics look really good.
Core. So I build weapons. Towers which conjure flames. Fill the air.
Stream hype, instant sub. Thank you, Donald. 6 months in a row. Holy shit, time flies, dude. Welcome back. Thank you.
Even so, I need your might.
Finally back.
And to the mighty go the spoils.
So, what I've established so far is you have some kind of resource you need to actually activate the towers, and you can pick which tower it becomes, right?
Its black tendrils reaching for us. We will seek it out and purge it.
I already hope that resource is not that problematic. It'd be nice if we could just pick what we're doing, right? What was I doing in Turkey? Obligatory or holiday, kind of, and I coupled it with work. Tried to do some productive shit while I was there, but it's like kind of a... You were going there because the entire family goes, and you're kind of obliged to go. Which city? Well, Afsalar, but it's close to Alanya.
In the Blight League, Sister Cassia is trying to stop the spread of the mind-controlling blight by destroying fungal growths. When attacked, the blight commands infected monsters to defend it. The monsters mindlessly follow the blight's tendrils, only attacking foes directly in their path. The infected are unusually tough.
Wait, what did he say?
The infected foes directly tendrils, only mindlessly follow the blight's tendrils, only attacking foes directly in their path.
Wait, only attacking. So if I'm not in the blight, wait, what?
Defensive towers to exploit each monster's specific weaknesses.
It's actually just tower
each
defense.
Tendril lane you defend, a chest will appear with your rewards. These rewards can include oils, which Sister Cassia can combine together to enchant certain items.
That's pretty cool, though.
Larger pockets of infection. Cleanse these for rewards, including unique items which can be enchanted with notable passive skills. In Path of Exile Blight, we also have a...
It's gonna be so strong, though. Holy shit.
Master missions now stack for later if you don't run them immediately. This expansion also contains significant revamps to the Saboteur, Assassin, and Necromancer Ascendancy classes, as well as an additional bar of skill bindings. Check out Path of Exile Blight on September 6th.
You can only have it on amulets? Well then, it's still pretty sick though. I guess it's not that sick. Let me do something real quick. Also, I have a... How do I say this? My mouse feels very unfamiliar right now. So this is 2 skill points. That's not that big. Okay, so it's not that big for this one. I was gonna say I'll pick up a random build and I'll see how good it actually is. Ain't it rings also? It's rings give you like some kind of buff to your towers, I think. Let's do deck stacking. That's pretty popular, right? Yeah, the right side of the tree is usually not the one you want, but there's like a lot of trees that, or a lot of builds that like you can't get keystones. Wait, let's see. The things at quick step, right? That's just a notable. Oh, okay. So you can't get like phase or something. Because I know a lot of builds travel like eternities for EO, for example, or for Runebinder, or... So yeah, again, I haven't really, you know, checked it out super thoroughly, but... Or like even CI. It's usually 6-7 nodes as well. That would be really strong, but I will have to see, I guess. Alright, well, what else is there? Palpex out Blight. You must stop the spread of the deadly blight by building towers. Yeah, so tower defense. Yep. Sister Cassia is trying to stop the spread of mind-controlling blight by destroying fungal growths. When attacked, the blight commands infected monsters to defend it. The monsters mindfully follow the blight's tendrils, so attacking foes only in their path. Okay. The infected are unusually tough, so you'll need to build defensive towers to exploit each monster's specific weakness. Oh. Okay. That sounds very interesting. So how do I So we establish what kind of monsters it's gonna spawn, then you can build something that specifically counters that. That'd be nice. Kind of worried about the resources though. I really hope it's not like, oh, you don't have resources, so you have to skip it right now. Yeah, this I already saw. This is pretty pog jump, right? You can be like a, I don't know, tornado shot ranger or something, but then you can be a chilling tower hybrid build. It sounds pretty funny, right? So the towers chill, shock, stun, burn, summon, empower, petrify, and what? Debilitate? What the fuck is debilitate? I have no idea what that is. Choose blade and upgrade carefully to take advantage of both the terrain and the weaknesses of the infected monsters. These fast, bite-sized towers, defenses, and counters combine PoE's intense action combat with the tactical fun of its popular genre. I'm not sure about that, but okay. I'm not gonna be a negative Nancy about it, but it's not safe from the effects either. Find blighted maps. Okay, so this is the question now. I saw this. The question here is, do you only find blight encounters in blighted maps? And if so, is every single map blighted? Because if not, that's gonna suck, right? If I have to do like 20 maps to find a blighted map, I'm not gonna like that. I really hope every single map is blighted, or at least has a some kind of leak mechanic, right? Amongst other treasures, the blight yields oil, which Sister Cassia can use to anoint jewelry. Combine 2 oils to enchant a ring with a powerful totem or tower modifier. Okay. Combine 3 oils to enchant your amulet with any notable. Okay, so it's never a keystone. It's always a notable. All right, that's not that big actually. I don't know. Is there any notable you would like be super happy about? What it does do though, it could save you a lot of points for inspired learnings if it works like that. Also, Soul Raker for bows is pretty big. But in general, there's like no particular reason to travel super far away for a notable, right? There's like a couple really good ones, like Harrier comes to mind. I mean, I guess Alchemist is pretty good because that's one of the clusters people travel like a very long way for, but the notes pre-Alchemist are pretty good as well, so I don't know. But yeah, I guess that's okay, but it's not broken by any means, I don't feel like. There's like a ton of different oils as well. They vary considerably in rarity, with each combination of them granting a different result. How many combinations are there if there's 5 oils? There's no way you can tell which ones you're gonna get, right? Like there's no way a specific combination of one of them is always gonna give the same one. That'd be OP. 500? Is that a random number you're shouting out? Or is that actually math being done? Oh, it says before getting it. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, the thing that Darius points out is pretty interesting as well. Can you have it twice? If you already have Hexmaster, what's it called? It's not Hexmaster, is it? Whispers of Doom. If you have Whispers of Doom, and you have an amulet with Whispers of Doom, do you get +2 curves? That'd be big. That'd be very big. I saw this pair of boots. This is interesting. I also saw Carlos' math on it. It could actually be really good, depending on how it works. It could be really, really good. But what it said, like the way it's worded, I assume it's just 50% more, and that's it. Like there's no scaling it or whatever. In that case, I think it will be mediocre. Then again, it gives you another notable. I don't know. This remains to be seen, right? Like this is very hard to like pinpoint at this moment. This is not really. This is like one of these things, right? It's like, yeah, sure, give it like a big reference, but it's kind of whatever. Kind of. It's fine, but usually if you want to run the master mission anyhow, you want to run it as soon as you get it because you want it, right? And if you don't want it, then I don't think there's going to be a point where you're going to be, oh my god, now I can do my Zana. Yeah. I mean, I know a lot of people like this, but I don't think it's that impactful. This could be nice, but yeah, I don't know. They've made AI improvements quite numerous times, and usually they don't really do much. So it'll depend on how good that is. However, I've been saying I should do golems for a while. Maybe this is the league where I actually do golems. Who knows? This also is interesting. Added a high-level wand-based type that can roll powerful minion mods and have made many other changes. So does this mod only appear on one type of mod on one type of wand? That's gonna be hard. I don't know. I don't know about this. It sounds pretty good, but it's another layer of complexity that they're introducing, and the game's already really complicated for people who don't, who don't have years of experience. So I'm pretty scared about this type of crafting thing in the game, but I mean, for me, it's pretty good. I like it. And then I saw the carrion golem on a video, I think. Yeah, this guy looks pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like the concept of it, like it buffing your entire build is pretty cool. Poison Assassin archetype. Honestly, it's gonna be so strong. Because I feel like Poison is not even in a bad spot right now. If you're not everything needs to insta-die because I want to be a god, Poison's already like in a pretty good state. So yeah, if it's gonna be, if it's gonna be super buffed, it's gonna be really, really strong. Really, really strong. So what they're doing, once the most dominant playstyle in Pot of Exile is returning almost to its glory days. Blight adds a new poison-themed support gem and a suit of 5 potent new poison-themed skill gems, including Cobra Lash, which change a poison projectile between your foes. So it's kind of like Spectral Shield Throw, I guess, or Frostblades in that regards, depending on how it works. The new elusive mechanic, supported by a new Ascendancy notable, provides powerful defensive opportunities and a means of escape. Huh. Do we have information on this? Let's see. While changes to the Perfect Agony Keystone passive and multipliers for ailments from critical hits ensure the Poison Assassin gets this mark. Okay. So is there any information about this? Withering Step. Use this as a movement skill alongside other skills. Instantly withers enemies around you. Oh, that's pretty good. That's actually really good. Like, if this actually works as a movement speed skill, that'd be amazing. Yeah, that's pretty fucking pog. Throws out your weapon projectile. Throws out a weapon projectile. That's like Spectral Throw, right? That chains multiple times. Okay, that could be good. Like, if the clear is good, it's gonna be nice, I guess. What is this? Is this the Withering Step animation? Maybe? I don't know, it's hard to tell. So we don't have any information on the elusive mechanic, I assume. It's kind of sad. But yeah, this is OP, by the way. We often received feedback that mines, though strong, felt clunky to use. In Blight, we have completely reworked mine mechanics from the ground up. Throw into a location rather than place at your feet. Mines now deploy more quickly and detonate in a sequence. That's pretty good. Mines also reward you for detonating along sequences. New and reworked mine support gems as well as the mobile skitter bolts. What? What's a skitter bolt? Provide new avenues for explosive power. All these additions are further enhanced by the changes to the passive skill tree and the Saboteur Ascendancy class. Yo, this looks cool. Stormblast Mine makes nearby enemies vulnerable to damage while increasing powerful shockwaves when multiple are detonated in a sequence. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Oh, summon Skitterbolt. These skittering companions boost your trap and mine damage, occasionally activating mines and then rearming them, or triggering multiple trap. Okay, that could be cool. Maybe. It's pretty hard to say though. That's also a new mine? Or is that Fire Nova mine? It's not, right? No, it's not Fire Nova mine. Looks pretty cool. But yeah, I guess usually what they do is looks pretty cool. This is the big pog. I'll come back to this later. I don't know. I'd have to moff this out. I don't know how good this actually is. I think it's pretty shit because you usually do Fizzily or you convert. So I think it's pretty bad. But it might be really, really good. But like from first glance, I think it's kind of shit. That could be interesting. Because you could fully convert if you wanted to. It could be interesting, I don't know. What is this? Cooldown recovery of travel skills per frenzy charge? That's nice. Effective elusive. Well, we don't know what elusive is, right? Chance to lose a frenzy charge when you use a travel skill. Oh, that's good. And chance to gain. Oh, okay. Yikes. I don't know how good that is then. Could be good though. I don't know. Depends on how good your generation would be. But I guess generation is kind of okay right now. Might be really good for the assassin. I don't know. Assassin elusive build. Could be pretty good. Faded unique item. That's pretty good. We needed that. Like honestly, this was a necessary thing. Because some of them were too hard to get. So a little bit of influx of them is pretty good. I think. Elder Bone Helmet, that's whatever. And then we're not supporter packs. Alright, so in general I think it's gonna be I'll be very blunt about it. I think it's gonna be really, really hard to make this league feel good. Because the problem is, if the entire Blight thing is too easy, the towers are not gonna matter. And if the entire Blight thing is not too easy, people are gonna cry that it's impossible. So they're gonna have to balance it so incredibly well for people to like the league. So I don't know, it's I honestly think people are gonna hate it. Also, how many people are actually gonna... It's loud. It's very loud. How many people are gonna die when they're clicking a thing? Like a tower. Like this. Like... Sure, this guy knows what's up, right? But how many people are going to be getting damaged while clicking this turret? I'm generally not a big fan of having to do that while you're in combat. But yeah, we'll have to see. The idea of it is not bad. Although then the question becomes, how many people actually like playing tower defenses, right? Or how many of the PoE player base likes playing tower defense? Because it's almost like either the towers are super important and it doesn't matter what you do, or the towers are not important enough and you can just ignore them, right? It's probably all about the towers and you probably don't have to do much, and then I don't think a lot of players will enjoy it, you know? I mean... Out about the tower? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's gonna be so hard to make both the towers and your character feel impactful in one of these blights, right? That's how I feel about it. Anyhow, though, I'm usually not super hyped about what I think they could do their presentation a lot better. Because like for Legion, for example, I wasn't super hyped, but I think Legion was one of their better leagues ever, especially because of the way the loot table worked. And I think I saw something here that interested me. Does it drop a synthesized chest?
And to the mighty go the spoil.
Here? Oh, that's not what I wanted to press. That's probably blighted. That's not synthesized, right? Yeah. So I don't know. I think if it keeps the same loot table as current league, I think that's pretty good. Where you can like occasionally get something from another league, or occasionally like, you know, get the occasional headhunter. Even though I did like 4,000 glaciers and like 600 or 700 5-ways and I never got one. The idea of it being able to drop and like there being no, you know, the loot table not being gated or anything, is that I like that a lot. And then this is big pog as well. Like, I can just do Legion Scarabs on glaciers, put in a Val Ice Nova, and go back to Legion League. That sounds really fun. That's a pretty good fallback, right? Of which 6 have received substantial overhauls. Okay, yikes. What are they nerfing? What are they nerfing? Yeah, anyhow, what else is there to know? Is there more information on Reddit, maybe? Wait, what? Oh. You might be able to snapshot. Yeah, I mean, isn't that like super annoying though? Extra information on the feeding frenzy from Mark. Oh, here. Okay. I don't know. I'm not smart enough for this. This is about minions. I don't know anything about minions. Did we see this already? We did, right? I saw this. I don't know if I... talked about it right now. Is that for the explodey things? It sounds pretty good for explodey things, right? Oh, they gave us this? Makes supported minions aggressive, increasing the range. That's good, right? That looks pretty good. The meat shield support, lol. Makes supported minions defensive, causing them only to attack enemies that get very close to you. It also gives minions a chance to hit on town, to reduce the damage they take, and causes them to deal more damage to enemies close to you. Death Mark. Death Mark supports, or support gem grants supported minions more damage, and grants you the Death Mark skill. Casting Death Mark on an enemy causes all minions supported by a Death Mark support to prioritize attacking this target, and gives them a further damage multiplier against that enemy. That's cool. Casting Death Mark on a new enemy removes any existing Death Mark. Okay. Death Mark to have precise targeting for minions. Interesting. Ooh, RF minions. The effect doesn't stack. Well, that sounds cool. Sounds cool. Ice Fang Orbit. 25% poison on hit, 40% poison. You are chilled while you're poisoned. Yikes. Non-chilled enemies you poison are chilled. That's pretty good. Poisoned enemies you kill with hits shatter. Huh. Huh. You are chilled while you are poisoned. I mean, you don't actually get poisoned that often though. Yeah, that's a pretty good ring. It's a really, really good ring for a poison build. Because shatter is OP, right? Already hyped for new league. I feel like playing again, right? But I don't know how I feel about the league. Oh, this is the thing. The Fragments app? Yeah. The Eye of Terror. Pure Chagula Breachstone. Okay. Yeah, it's just cards. Anything else? Blight. New Micah. Okay, this is pretty good though. New Floss card. This is nice. Yeah, you could poison yourself. It's pretty easy. I already saw this, right? We already saw this. So yeah, to like wrap it up, I feel like the league could be really, really good, but I feel like it's gonna be really, really hard to get it to the point where people are gonna like it, because you know, it could just be either you don't matter or either the towers don't matter, and like, yeah, both of those are going to be really bad, because if your character doesn't matter, then why are you playing your character? And if the towers don't matter, you can just ignore them, and then the league just becomes there's more mobs, and then we kill them, right? So yeah, if the balancing of the tuning needs to be like exactly on point, where you have to maximize your own DPS on the minions and the tower DPS on the minions to clear it comfortably, in that case it could be really good. I also really hope to some extent that is not true, because in that case Headhunter will trivialize the entire game again and people are gonna whine a lot, and I don't want that. Because if it's all about damage, then yeah, Headhunter's gonna trivialize it, because I assume there's gonna be a lot of rares in this Blight. So ideally there has to be a way that makes it so, like, for example, something that they could do is your turret gains ammunition based on the hits you do. Something like that could be fine. But yeah, they need to make it so you actually have to play your character and the towers can't solo them. But they also need to make it so the towers need to actually be the carry, because otherwise Headhunter will take over. But yeah, that being said, I don't know. I guess we'll wait and we'll see if there's like more stuff coming on, right, or coming out, right? Because like right now it's like I'm not super duper excited about tower defense, but hey, who knows, it might be super good. But I'm pretty excited to play again though, so there's that. Yeah, so I guess this is where I wrap up my recording so I can upload it. We'll be playing pretty often, I guess, in 3.8. I think I'll be playing a lot. Maybe I'll have to do a little bit quietly at leak start, I think, because I might have work, but there's a lot of QoL, there's a lot of interesting stuff that could be really good. And for the rest, we'll just have to wait and see, right? But then again, new economy and stuff, I'll always be happy about that. So yeah, Tower Defense League in 14 days. I guess I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching.